Hello guys, welcome back to NFT Inspo. For today's video, we are going to show you how to use Trello for beginners. So if you're interested, let's start our tutorial. So first thing that we have to do here is we need to access Trello. So you could access Trello on any browser that you have right now, but for this example, we're going to use Google Chrome. Now at the top or URL section, make sure that you type in Trello.com and you should be redirected to their website. So Trello, just to give an overview, is a pre-application that you could use to manage projects or even tasks that you want to perform. Now you could set this up for your team or for yourself or in any way that you want. Now in this case, if you're familiar with Monday, it's similar to Monday, and yeah. So Trello actually has a premium plan. So there are different plans that you could use, like for example, premium, enterprise, and a lot more. But in this case, since we only want to discuss the basics of Trello here, we'll be using the free plan, which is you could get this for free. So what we need to do here is we first need to create our account. So at the top right, click on the Get Trello for Free option. And from here, it's going to load up this UI here. Now in this case, if you already have like a Google account or Microsoft account, you could actually use that to your Trello account. Now in this case, just to give you an example, I'm going to create an account here using my Gmail account. Now once you click on your Gmail option there, just choose the email that you want to use, and from there you will be able to basically access this section here. Now what we need to do here is we need to start creating our workspace. Now there's two things that you should be knowing here. That's first, you need workspaces, and under workspaces we need our boards. So our boards is kind of the from the name itself. So it is a board wherein you could basically add cards for tasks and whatnot. Now in this case, for you to create your workspace, what we need to do here is we need to click on the create button at the top of your screen. Now once you click on that, you have multiple options. So we want to create a workspace. Now from here, we want to name our workspace. Now in this example, I'm going to say sample workspace. Now, in this case, once you've done that, we need to choose the type of workspace. Now, there are other type of workspace here, like human resources, operations, engineering ID, and a lot more. But for now, let's just use other. Now, you could also add a description for this one, but it is optional. So let's just hit on continue. Now from here, it's going to say invite your team. So you can invite different people to your workspace. So if they have access on your workspace, they will be able to access other boards as well. So for now, let's just click on I'll do this later. Now, once you've done that, you'll be redirected into the workspace section. So if you want to create a new board, click on the create button again at the top. And from here, let's create a new board. Now from here, we could choose the background that you want to set for your board. Like for example, we want to set this background here and we want to add a title as well. So let's say a title. And from here, we want to set the workspace based on the workspace that we recently created, which is sample workspace, and the visibility to workspace. Now, there are three types of visibility here. We have the private, so only board members can see and edit this board. Workspace, all members in the sample workspace can see and edit this board, or public. So anyone on the internet can see this board, but only members can edit it. So in this case, let's just choose workspace here. And from here, let's go ahead and click on create. Now if you want specialized kinds of boards, you could use the start with it template. So they have different options here that you could use, like remote team meetings, project management, Kanban template, or design huddle. Now in this case, let's just go back here and just create it manually. Now once your board is created, you could go ahead and start using it. Now we have a different sections that we could do here. Like for example, this is going to be empty. So first we want to add our first list. So this list, we want to say, for example, you have multiple tasks that needs to be done. So an example, task to be worked on. And from here, let's just click on add list. Now in here, we also want to add another list wherein we want to say task doing. And from here, we want to another list that says task done. And once you've done that, we are now ready to add our cards. So cards are the movable parts or section here that in your Trello board. Now in this case, we want to click on add card and say task 1 and just click on add card. Now from here, you could go ahead and drag all these cards in different sections and depending on the current status of that task. Also, if you want to edit your task further, you could go ahead and click on it and this will pop up. You could also add descriptions. You could also see the activity within this card as well. And deadlines, if you want to add deadlines into your cards, you could also do that. You could also add members, labels, and checklists on this one. Now, if you're going to ask what are power-ups, these are kind of add-ins that you could basically power up your board here or your cards. But this one is kind of advanced, so we're going to skip this for now. Now we also have the option here that says automation. So automations are going to be from the word itself. It's going to automate some processes for us. But then again, these automations are kind of advanced and will be only be sticking on the basics. Now in this case, when we actually switch this to another section here, for example, we move this from to be worked on to task doing. When we open this up and click on show details, you'll be able to see that the details on or what happened on your account or in this specific card will be listed here. So it says task to be worked on to task doing. So it was switched over to another section. Now, in this case, if you have multiple tasks here already done, there's actually a quick way for you to do that. So click on the three-dotted icon here in the section for your list. And from here, you have different options like add card, copy list, move list, and watch. Now, if you want to move all cards here, like for example, move all cards in this to the task done list, you could go ahead and choose that. And all of the cards in this section will be moved to this section here. But yeah, so creating and using Trello is pretty simple. It's more of a visual way for you to utilize or to use, but it's pretty easy and it's actually kind of fun. And that's about it. So hopefully this video was able to help you. Like and subscribe to NFT Inspo. Thank you for watching.